everybody, Friday afternoon. I'm doing a knife review today. I have got one more item to look at in the box of goodies that I got in Dino's giveaway. That's a flashlight, the 4.7's Pre-On 2. But I felt like doing a knife review, so this is what we've got. As the title suggests, the Opinel No. 8 Outdoor. So let's have a look. Okay, so here we have the Opinel Outdoor No. 8. First thing you notice, there's a lot of information on the packaging. So we'll just briefly run through some of the specs. It's a No. 8, so it's an 8.5cm blade, 2.5mm thick, and stainless steel. Now the stainless steel is 12C27M modified. So compared to ordinary 12C27, there's slightly less carbon, but there's more chromium and there's more manganese. And when you look it up on Sandvik's website, the reasoning for that is they were developing a steel that they felt would be dishwasher safe, day in, day out, with no corrosion problems. So it's got more rust resistance than ordinary 12C27, but still with good edge retention, allegedly. So we have a look on the specs again. We've got 3.5cm serrated section on the blade. First thing I think some people will be tempted to say is that they've just tried to modernise the traditional Opinel knife, and this is a No. 10. And I'm not sure that's the case really. I think rather than looking at this as a modern take on the old style Opinel, I think we need to evaluate this as a completely new knife. When you read the blurb on the website and on the packaging, it's a Outdoor No. 8 Mer Montagne, Sea and Mountain. And they do say, ideal for mountaineering, trekking, canyoning, potholing, paragliding, sailing and nautical activities. I'm not sure what nautical activities is different from sailing, but there you go. So, increased functionality compared to the old style. The things that are familiar are the ViroBlock locking ring, the overall handle shape. The blade shape is slightly different in that from the size here where it joins the handle, it is wider around the belly area, and that does give you quite a pronounced curve on the belly there. The big slot in the blade isn't some funky Spyderco hole rip-off. That is a Shackle Key, and on the packaging, this being the type of shackle they're referring to, basically a D-ring where the closing peg screws in, and that slot will screw and unscrew shackles from 4mm to 10mm. If it turns out that you didn't get a good shot of that picture, I'll cut in an image of the type of shackle I'm referring to. The blade, the serrations are quite big, but the chisel ground, so there's very little bevel at all there. There is some round the belly, but the serrated area is flat. And we've got this alternating pattern of long and short and long and short. So, is that enough to say that this is an outdoor knife? With the suggestion that this kind of Opinel isn't an outdoor knife. Because obviously, for decades people have been using this kind of Opinel for gardening, picnics, camping, fruit picking, anything like that. But I think the combination of features on here, the shackle key for boaty types of people, the serrated edge, and they do refer to this as being intended for rope cutting. So what we're going to look at, it's quite a strong design, the serration. Now if we look on this Victorinox, the serrations are a lot smaller, and if you're using this for everyday tasks, the serrations don't get in the way. These big serrations might be different. Now you can just feel it stopping on every one. Try a different piece of paper. And it just rattles across. Whereas with the small serrations, you get a good slice. So, they're for rope cutting. Let's cut a bit of rope then. See if they do its intended job. Yep. Oh, no. Oh, big lump out of furniture. No damage to the edge. I'll just move this for a minute. See if we can do it that way. I must admit, I'm not convinced so far. Now on the picture on the box, although it's only a line drawing, it's quite clear that the rope that they're referring to is a nylon climbing rope type. See, it does cut, but it's hard work. Whereas this is very coarse, I don't know, is it hemp? Might be jute. But it's not synthetic, and it's very heavy and very rough. So I think we need to reserve judgment on that to see how it works on a modern synthetic rope. The other big features are the handle material is synthetic. It's very smooth, but it does feel nice and easy to grip. And they come in different colours. I think there's 4 colours that are something and black. So there's orange and black, blue and black, green and black, pale grey and black. And there's also 2 that come with a sort of brownish colour. I think there's a red and brown and a green and brown. Yeah, we've got a small lanyard there. The hole's quite flat, rectangular. I think you'd get a single thickness of gutted paracord through that, but not much more. And then the other thing to make this an outdoor knife is a whistle. So on the end here we've got a peelless whistle, which they reckon is 110 decibels. Now I'm not going to blow it full strength, but I'll just move away from the camera and blow it a bit. If we know it works, that'll be enough. We can always blow it really loud when we need to. Yeah, that works. I blew that quite softly, and it was quite clear that as I increased the blowing pressure, it was getting louder. So I think that whistle is going to be a bit of a proper screamer. So there we go. What do we think? I like it. I've got reservations. We need to see how the 12C27M stands up. But given that it's gone into production as a kitchen knife steel, I don't think they'd still be flogging it if it didn't work. It's not massively relevant to me for the shackle lock. and I think the design of the serrations could be a drawback if they'll only cut modern synthetic rope and they won't cut old harsh rope. The whistle's good. If you're carrying a pocket knife when you're out walking or camping, it's always useful to have a whistle. So the last thing I think then, we'll just have a quick look and see whether the steel will strike a spark. Whoa! That was a set fire to me mat. I was quite impressed with that. The ordinary 12C27 on the Morris 749 wouldn't spark at all. But I don't think you can doubt that. So, that all needs cleaning now. Look at the state of that. I'll just make sure that ember's gone out. So there we have it. The Opinel No. 8 Outdoors. I think it might be flawed. I think the design of the serrations might be unwise. The steel looks promising. The handle's good. The whistle certainly works. I think overall, they've not gone too far wrong. Thanks for watching.